Thank you, Chuck. Chuck's our DJ for the tonight. Chuck's also been instrumental in setting up the wonderful data projection light show that you're currently seeing. Welcome everyone to the 2016 NEWi Awards here in Newcastle.
Live from the TAFE building on Hunter Street.
Which is a wonderful structure. My name is Greg Hall. I'm co-hosting here tonight with the lovely Olivia Ollie.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming, and give us all a round of applause for attending tonight's NEWi Awards.
Big applause for yourselves guys for turning up. This is the fifth instalment of the NEWi Awards, and that means new innovation. But at the heart of innovation is something about design. It's about people thinking about how to do something in a different way with what we have in the technology. And here we are in quite, I think, a striking room. It's called the drawing room. This is where people come and do life studies, they do sketching, something I guess a lot of graphic artists have perhaps lost. But I mean, the heart of it, NEWi Awards, innovation. Tell us a little bit about the room though, where we are.
Well, this building actually, so obviously it's the Hunter TAFE, and thank you so much to the Hunter TAFE for providing it for us for tonight. It's a great building to be in. It was actually built in 1895, and it was originally the Trades Hall building. So some cool things happened here back when it was the Trades Hall, including a whole bunch of rallies to get the 8-hour, 8-shilling pay done by the union. So lots of history, and then 20 years after it was built, the TAFE took over and has become this great innovation hub that it is. It's got the design, and also it's quite well known for the video production course.
Video production, it's the Newcastle Film School.
That's right.
Fine arts, photography. So it embraces all those things. So we thank you very much to Hunter TAFE. But tonight we're going to be celebrating what it means to be an innovator, something new. But it's also really an expression of what's happening in regional Australia. This is actually an award that's open to anyone working at regional Australia to submit. And this year we received over 90 entries. And tonight we're going to recognise and actually say that these people have actually put a lot of effort into. The actual categories, the way of the determination, is not necessarily about what's the best. It's actually about people doing something that's a little bit different. And I think that's really important. And of course, as we know, dealing with the behemoth that comes out of the metropolitan areas sometimes can be very, very daunting. So I think you can all put a big clap for yourselves about how important it is to be a part of that community. And tonight we're going to be doing that. So at this stage, I think, Olivia, what's happening around that you know of in terms of the big issues, in terms of innovation?
The big issues of innovation. Well, it was announced this week that the state government, in cahoots with the university and also our lovely council, are creating the Innovation Hub. It's going to be an $18 million project, which is something exciting to happen in the CBD. Greg, do you know any fascinating facts about Newcastle life?
I heard a great expression about innovation, but at the moment momentarily eludes me. But somebody was saying, describing innovation as something like a puff of dust. It goes up, but what happens with it when it comes down, that's the important thing. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight and celebrating. So, now at this stage, we need to also acknowledge that we've had some great sponsorship here tonight. And over here you can see we've got the Lunaticks Society of Newcastle. We've also got Growthwise, we've got the University of Newcastle, the Faculty of Business and Law, Hunter TAFE, of course, 1804, Hunter TV, the Newcastle Now, and the City of Newcastle Council. And also a big shout out to Hunter TV. We're currently live streaming, and Rob Barris, who's behind there on the control desk, is running that. So also, I've got to say, please don't hesitate, tweet hashtag NEWi Awards and also hashtag NEWi Startups. So put that out both on Twitter and Instagram. It'll be really good.
And the final thing before we jump into the actual award ceremony, we would like to thank Chuck DJ for this great installation and also the visual light display on tonight. Chuck's around here somewhere making some beautiful pictures light up the room. But you can follow him on Instagram at Chuckstagram, which is quite
And also, just above us is this wonderful sculpture. This is what they call a soft sculpture. Now, I'd like to just invite up to the podium here the artist who's made this possible tonight. So, you'd like to join us? We have Louisa.
Hey everyone. Hey everyone, how's it going? Thank you for having me. I'd just like to say a few words about this work. It's kind of all about interconnectivity, which is kind of something that the web really embodies. The network is the thing that kind of makes us strong. So I hope that this kind of poetic representation of those ideas fits this occasion tonight. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, if we can call Steph Hines from Growthwise to come up here and join us, we will get cracking into tonight's awards.
Thanks, Tess, for joining us. So, Growthwise, now you're going to be standing in for a few people who... No, you're not. Evelyn's here. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get on and start off. Now, I'm going to be doing a bit of juggling here. So there you go. They're the hashtags. Do that, folks. This is not having fun. Hey, Helen, that's a fantastic idea. It's a button there. So our major sponsors there you've seen. And a bit of a delay. And I think just you pointed over there, Steph. That's great. Folks. So, kicking off the first award for tonight is the Best Website of the Year. And that's sponsored by the City of Newcastle.
Drum roll.
And we'll just...
Who knew you needed so many hands?
So, Olivia, the finalist.
And the finalists are Decky.com, powerdown.com.au, CanberraPestControl.com.au, the AHC.org.au, newsdining.com.au, and consciousbrand.co.
Now we really do need a drum roll. Audience, please, dinging on
Please,
the... Thank
please
you.
stamp thy feet.
So, best...
And the winner is the ahc.org.au, Australian Hairdressing Council from Zimperweb.
Congratulations.
Big congratulations, boys.
Cool. Say something.
Yes, please.
Hi everyone, my name's Blake Bennett from zimperweb.com. This is Nathan Hookway, Director of zimperweb.com also. Thanks very much for the award. This is our first NEWi Awards. I'm not sure how the format goes, but it looks like we make speeches. That's nice. If anyone heard me the other night at NEWi Startup speaking, I think I've had a lot to say, so I'll just let Nathan quickly talk about the AHC and what we did for those guys, and yeah, cheers for the award.
Good evening, everyone. The AHC was, I guess, an all-encompassing project for Zimperweb. It encompasses a CRM which runs pretty much their whole digital business, from resources to compliance to contact with their members. The AHC holds currently about 400 members with a pretty aggressive growth strategy. So this particular website flows into our other digital services, but it was a great project because we solved a need that another company couldn't. So yeah, it was good fun.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you. Best website of the year. Okay. So, I might do the ticket clicker this time. Forget working. That's it. Come on. This is the moment of embarrassment. Yeah, hang on. Whoa. Well, there we go. Best online publication of the year, which is presented by Growthwise. Thank you very much.
What a coincidence, we have Steph. Great.
So now we go over to our thongs. Because has everyone noticed what the actual design is? It's a thong. Now, mind you, in this site, I don't want anyone to be wearing them because you have to wear fully closed shoes. Remember that. So don't try them on. Steph.
And the finalists are Cycle Talk, Throwing Buckets, and Opus.
That deserved a win just for that, I think. And the winner is Opus, Native Design and Hyperweb Communication.
Best online publication of the year.
Here they come.
Thank you. Obviously, my biggest thank you goes to Brendan and the crew at Hyperweb. They've done a great job on this site and a great job on a lot of our collaborations over the last 12 months. I just want to say there's a lot of great talent in Newcastle, and it's great that we can get together and work together and make great projects. So, yeah, thanks very much.
Thanks, Mitch. And firstly, I'd like to thank Mitch for having us involved in this project, but in particular Barry and the team at NUSA, I keep calling it, but the Newcastle University Students Association, who saw a need to bring back some good hardcore student journalism, and that really excited us. I'd like to thank also my team, Jess and Carolyn, who are over there, for working very hard on this project and making it, one of the project we really enjoyed working on. And they're a great team, and it's been great working with Mitch as well, and with Barry. So, thank you very much.
Okay.
Well done, thank you.
Thanks very much, gentlemen. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, so coming up now, I'd like to invite up to the stage Evelyn King from Newcastle Now, who's going to be presenting the best mobile application of the year. So, you take that microphone. That's good. Evelyn, how's Newcastle Now going?
Oh, brilliant, as always. Yeah. And as you referred to earlier, happy to be a partner in the new innovation project. And these are the people we want to be in the city.
Thank you. So what's exciting coming up for 2017?
Well, I think the new Hunter Innovation Project, and Nathaniel Bavington, who I have to say is a genius at driving that, that's going to be huge. And following that, we've got a whole new ecosystem project coming forward. Big stuff.
Okay.
Big stuff.
Wonderful.
So Olivia, can you tell us who the finalists are?
Yes, the finalists are soon to be put on the screen
soon
for
reveal,
us
because
to reveal. Yes,
we were trying to outdo ourselves with the technology this time, and
it's more about creating suspense.
suspense.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And there is a stand-up comedian here in the house, so if we do,
Yes, that's right.
if we do,
Brady
if we do
Hall.
need
So
him.
when we have moments like these, we turn to this stand-up comedian. But I think
we're able to
jokes-
move forward. The finalists are Cycle Talk, Shorthand, Lift Tango, and Kazoos.
Okay,
And Evelyn.
Evelyn.
I have the wrong one, I think. What one is it? It was Best Mobile App, was it?
Best
I have
mobile
the
app?
one
Well,
with
let's
the
do this
government.
one. Let's do this one.
And the winner is Lift Tango.
Live Tango. Gentlemen, come up to the stage. Okay. Well, congratulations. So, about your story.
Thanks very much.
Would you like the song?
My name's Kevin Orr. Cheers, Jelly. Thanks very much. My name's Kevin Orr. This is Tristan Neal, Sylvan, and Alex, and we are the team of Lift Tango. It's been a labour of love for the last year, so it's great to be recognised for an award such as this. We'd just like to say thanks to Newcastle University. They've been a strong supporter of us, helped develop our solutions. So yeah, it's been great, and we've got to thank our wives and families as well for the late nights and the zipping off during family weekends and whatever else that we've done. But look, this is great, and yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
So what are you working on that's coming up, say 2017 or even... Yeah.
There's a few secrets I can't quite share right now. But yeah, there's some big things happening. It's all about growth for us at the minute. We've got a great solution. We're pretty sure we've found the product market fit. Lots of interest. So it's about growth from now on and refining what we've learned. So 2017, big plans, but yeah, we'll keep them to ourselves for now.
So I might just get a photograph. Evelyn, handing over the, please, John, come around.
Can I have the song back? Gotta have it back for the photo op, gentlemen.
That's it. Coming a bit closer, guys. Coming a bit closer. TV tight, as they say. Thank you very much. Congratulations to you.
Well done, guys.
Okay. Big round of applause.
Well done.
So, in the next category, Best Government Solution. Now, Evelyn, which is just there, that envelope there. Thank you, Evelyn. And there is the thong.
Drum
Olivia.
roll, please.
So, if we could have who the finalists are.
Finalists are Blue Zone Group, North Coast Holiday Parks, website by the Village of Useful, NEWi Ventures, 5061, and eCoach.
And the winner for the government section is the Blue Zone Group.
Blue Zone Group. Welcome up. Is anyone from the Blue Zone Group here? Okay. Somebody's coming up.
So you can't have it till we have photo opportunity. You want to do the speech first.
Hi everybody, my name's Darren Burrows. I'm the Chief Technical Officer at Blue Zone Group. We're the developers of the Clever Boy shark system for detecting sharks on public beaches and making beaches safer for swimmers. So we've been developing that with a West Australian company, and we've deployed the buoy at Bondi Beach and at Jeffreys Bay in South Africa. In terms of protecting the public from sharks, shark nets are kind of 1930s thinking. They were introduced in the 1930s. Shark culling, I think, is 1830s thinking, and I think our thinking is 2030s thinking. So we're not there yet, but it's a very good way to go. Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's fun.
Got enough photographs? Yep. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much, Evelyn King from Newcastle now. Round of applause. Who are also one of the key sponsors for the 2016 NEWi Awards.
Thank you very much,
guys.
everyone. Enjoy your drinks. We'll be back in 30 minutes.
Here's what it is. Welcome back. It's 2016 NEWi Awards Part 2.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, everybody. So it sounds like everyone's having a fantastic night. It's great to see all the smiling faces out there. How's the food going? Are we enjoying it? Is it good? Yes, good. So now we start the next stage. This is part 2 of the awards. So Olivia,
Yes,
what
Greg?
interesting conversations have you been having out there among the crowd?
I actually spoke with my comedian friend for a little bit too long about jokes that are not appropriate for stage conversations.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah.
Because at the moment we've got This Is Not Art in town as well.
Yes, well that's why we're talking about that. He was performing all day on the streets of Newcastle. So it's the long weekend, which is famously known for the Tino long weekend.
That's right. Okay, so at this stage, we're going to be recognising Best Online Video of the Year, and here to present the award for the University of Newcastle, the Faculty of Business and Law, we have... Sorry, it's Jamie Colson. My apologies, Jamie.
Jamie Colson, everybody.
Thank you, Jamie. Welcome. So the university, some very exciting things are happening. Because we've got the, in 2017, we've got the Tech's Innovation Centre set up.
Yeah, so I think we've got a number of innovation hubs opening up. So we've heard some of the recent announcements where we've got one of the innovation hubs opening up opposite the law court there. We've got the $10 million facility that's just adjacent to University House. And there's also another facility that's being created up in Muswellbrook as well. So really trying to connect the region, really trying to make the university connect with all parts of the Hunter region, but also the Central Coast and even aspects of the Mid-North Coast with Port Macquarie too. So just trying to link research also with the local business community as well.
So for the university to be taking on that, is this stepping in the direction that's slightly out of its remit, or do you see it's very much part of its fabric?
No, definitely. I think it's very much where we need to be, and that's why I like the sculpture here with the networks and all that sort of stuff. So I think it's very symbolic of where the university's heading and how we're trying to integrate more of the local business community. That's what we're sponsoring here tonight. We're trying to support and be a part of this emerging industries that are happening here, and the university is very much committed to it.
Okay, Jamie, now we're going to get you to pick up one of the thongs and on the cards there, and just check that's the right one. Okay. Now, Olivia, can you tell us who the finalists were?
Yes, I can, Greg. The finalist for the best online video is Broken Wood by Rolling Ball, Celebrity Solstice from Oots, 8 for a Mate with GMRX Media. I'm sorry. Newcastle Bather's Way, also by Oots.
And Jamie, drum roll.
The winner is Broken Wood by Rolling Ball.
Rolling Ball, Broken Wood from Rolling Ball. Tonight, they've actually sent in a video just to acknowledge accepting the award, but coming up to accept the award on behalf of Rolling Ball and the crew is Lainey, the costume designer extraordinaire. So what's it like to be working with Rolling Ball? Because they're a great funky group.
Yeah, we're all right. We're all related, most of us. I'm the sister of the director, and we started the company 6 years ago, and it's been quite interesting doing it all. We try to bring everyone that we can, and there's a lot of people in the industry here tonight that we've worked with or tried to work with. And yeah, you know what? Broken Wood art, I don't know if you're going to show it, but it's a pretty brilliant art. The Broken Wood guys just allowed us to make an ad that was everything that they wanted, but at the same time they just autonomously gave it to us to do whatever we wanted. And I think in the end result, I don't know if all of you have seen it, but if you do, kind of says it all. It's about marketing, it's about beautiful cinematography, it's about art directing, it's about costumes, it's about everything that you want in our industry, in the film industry, and in the marketing industry. Hopefully, I don't know if we're going to show it.
We're not going to show it tonight, but we're actually going to show the video.
All right, get him out, get him out.
But
he's out.
I'm out.
I thought you were going to show it and actually said everything that I had on my conversation.
So I'm looking at the crew over here, Lainey, and I'm just seeing there's a bit of a struggle going on there. Power play. Are we playing?
Guys,
hi. Here we go.
I've got some of the Rolling Ball crew here with me, and firstly, if you're watching this, that means we won. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Quick call out to crew members that aren't here. April Howard, who's our producer, who's fundamental to not just this project, but every project. To Craigie Bell, Emily Lau, other guys, you know who you are. To the Lunaticks Society for putting on an evening like tonight. We're sorry we can't be there. You put on, it's a forum where like-minded people and creative individuals from Newcastle and elsewhere can come together and be recognised and rewarded and celebrated for the work they're doing in their field. And I think that's so important to our industry. So it's a big call out to you guys. Thanks so much.
And thank you to all of tonight's sponsors as well. And to the other nominees in our category, we'd like to thank you too.
Thank you.
And a big thank you to our wonderful client, Broken Wood Wines.
Yeah, true. Thanks, Broken Wood Wines. But it was a pleasure working with them, and I think it's very important that there was a good balance. You know, they gave us creative autonomy in the project that we were doing that allowed us to get to the outcome that we desired and I suppose they desired, and I think that's very important in our industry. So thanks, Broken Wood. And to all other nominees, plus who've, you know, earlier on the night or later on in the night. Good luck or best of, and rock on. Have a good night. Cheers, everyone. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Congratulations
There's the crew there.
to
Thank you very
Rolling
much, mate. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. Now, did we get a photograph with you and Lainey? Did photography? Did you get some shots? You did? Okay, we're good. Let's go another one for the fun. Yeah. Thank you very much. So, Jamie, I'd like you to pick up the thong for the next, which is the best educational solution of the year. Again, sponsored by the University of Newcastle and your faculty. So, Olivia, finalist.
The finalists are eCoach, Hacking Health Tech by Laughing Minds, and 56-1.
Jamie?
And the winner is?
Winner is eCoach.
eCoach. And here, I can see some movement in the crowd there. They're coming. Here they go.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I'd like to step up. Now, we'll get the photograph done first, so we make sure. Photo this side, gentlemen. In either side. So, a little bit about the story. Tell us.
Yeah, just firstly, thank you to the NEWi Awards and to the Lunaticks Society for putting on this night. Look, we're a Newcastle-based educational sort of digital agency, and we've been working on eCoach for roughly 3 or 4 years. And in July, we launched it officially out of beta. And in the last 3 months, we've signed up Starbucks, New South Wales Service New South Wales, and a couple of TAFEs and a couple of universities in the States. So far, signs are good, and I think so far we've got a really talented development side behind the actual product, and our growth for 2017 hopefully will bring lots more results. So we're looking forward to it. So yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Ryan McPherson.
And Jude.
Okay. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Jamie Colson from the University of Newcastle.
Well, Gregory, what do we have up next?
Now we have the Best Digital Agency, sponsored by Hunter TAFE. And I'd like to invite up to the table Murray Larkins. Murray, welcome. Thank you very much. So Murray, it's Hunter TAFE, big changes coming ahead. How do you see the landscape for the vocational trainer?
I think to be ahead of the game, we're going to have to be in all the new courses. So digital is where we'll be looking to what the industry and the community need looking into the future. So we've got a great opportunity to have those courses and be out in front leading.
And of course, this is quite an exciting space. I mean, you do a lot of that because it's digital media arts and etc. But the bigger picture for One TAFE and Hunter TAFE, and where's that sitting at the moment?
Well, it'll be even better for our students. So.
Well put. Now, Murray, I'd like you to take the thong and take the envelope there. So, Olivia?
The finalists are the Village of Useful, Out of the Square Media, Zimple Web, and Redback Solutions.
Murray?
And the winner is Zimple Web.
Zimple Web. And stepping up to the plate here, Blake. So Blake, we'll just get a photograph, and we've got Nathan. So Murray, okay. And we'll just get So, gentlemen, another one.
Yeah, thanks again. Wow, thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for having us again. Thanks to the Lunaticks Society for putting this on. We're stoked to be here, our first year here, and we're really stoked to pick up this award. Zimple Web's 4 years old, and where we came from, my brother's garage actually, to where we are now. I guess a couple of years ago we wouldn't have considered ourselves a digital agency, but we really are across all sort of digital means at the moment. And loving what we do. We're loving being a part of the Newcastle scene. We're going to get out there more and get to more things like this. And yeah, cheers. I'll let Nathan say something.
just a quick shout out to all our team, rapidly growing, and our wives and anyone else that may be listening. We've got a team of in-house developers and designers and digital marketers that go above and beyond for projects such as the AHC. They're the backbone of our business. Blake and I just get up here and do this sort of stuff. So a big shout out to those guys. Newcastle educated, straight out of the University of Newcastle. So yeah, good on those guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you. Okay, so lads helping each other, wingman. Okay, so next up is the best tech startup of the year. Again, Hunter TAFE, and Olivia, our finalist.
The finalists are 56-1, NEWi Ventures, Lift Tango, Evergen, SwitchdIn, and Decky.
And Murray?
The winner is Lift Tango.
Lift Tango.
Well done.
Best target tech startup. Gentlemen, come on up. They're making a bit of a statement. So we'll get the photograph and we'll go TV tight. Murray, I'd like to step in. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Murray. So before you guys go, we'd like to ask some more questions. Olivia.
Yeah, guys, this is your second award for the night. So could you give us a little bit of an overview of what it is? What have you started?
So Lift Tango is corporate ride sharing. So we're trying to solve we're actually reducing the pressures of car parking for organizations by getting people to share their journeys to work, or students in this case as well, to the campus. But we don't expect them to just do it out of the kindness of their heart. We don't expect them to do it. We offer them rewards. So we give them fuel vouchers, guaranteed car park spots, and we just make it really easy on a mobile app. So.
Wonderful. Thank you. If you have anything to say, feel free.
No, I think every startup should have a little bit of French style, a bit of French verve. So I just want these guys to introduce themselves. These are the guys that won the award for the app development, and they didn't get to say anything. So can you just introduce yourself in your lovely French accent, Alex?
Thanks. Yeah, I am Alex. I'm from France. I've been there for 4 years, and that's.
Hey, I'm Sylvain. I'm also French, from Paris and Bordeaux, and nice to meet you, all of us.
So, well, I'd like to thank you very much because, well, it's a great opportunity for us, and yes, we've been lucky because we've been using the right technology to address the issue we are trying to solve, but it's yet the beginning, so yeah, we are looking forward for what's ahead of us. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you very much, Murray. Yeah. Okay.
What's up next, Greg?
And Gordon, I'm looking across to Gordon. So now, this is a little slight change there, but it's the best international tech startup. And Mari, we're going to ask you to come up again because they've swung it around on us. So we'll pick up the envelope, we'll grab the thong. And Olivia, if you'd like to call out our finalists.
The finalists tonight, Vamp, Refined, and 56-1.
And the winner is Refined.
Winner is Refined. Stepping up for the International Tech Startup. Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Gordon, and to all the judges. For me, I really enjoy coming to the events, and I really enjoy what's happening in Newcastle. I look at the artwork above me, and it reminds me of the situation, the innovation situation in Newcastle over the last few years. We've got lots of different hubs, lots of different groups of people all sort of doing things and doing some awesome stuff, but all doing it on their own. And I see a shift at the moment, and there's a real groundswell of momentum, and it feels like everyone in Newcastle that's already doing awesome stuff is actually starting to work together really well. And it feels like I'm seeing a lot of people in different areas, different, whether it's tech or digital, in any sort of space, and it feels really enthusiastic. And it's an awesome, awesome time to be involved in this space in Newcastle. And I think everyone here should give themselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. And for everyone, for Steph, the guys at Growthwise, for Gordon and the guys at the Lunatics, the fact that you guys are helping to drive this is really awesome, and I think you should all be really proud.
Thank you very much. Excellent. Thank you very much, Mari. Okay, so guys, back to the bar, food, wine, and party on. Thank you. Back for part 3. Doing a great job.
Thank you very much, DJ Chuck.
So, actually, I'd like you to invite our DJ to come up and just talk a little bit about your light show. Can you do that? While we adjust the audio. I'd like you to join us up here and talk about the light show. So welcome back to the 2016 NEWi Awards. It's the 6th year it's been running. We're part 3. But let's have a look at this fantastic light show, which our last awardee actually spoke very eloquently about the relationship between innovation and this town. So what have you done here?
Well, we really enjoyed this old space and how tall it was, and just the fact it used to be an old museum, used to be the old Newcastle Museum. So we thought bringing some elements of the new neon stuff and a lot of these lines calling between these two pieces of artwork. Dale from Hobo Techno has designed some of these visuals and a bit of the mapping and stuff. And Louisa has done these incredible crocheted yarn fractal things.
Well, and I was just wondering, it's kind of feeling like a bit Charlotte's Web, It's about to descend.
Well, it's an old building, it needs a few new spider webs. I think we do some cool trippy ones, Why not? Hey.
And what's coming up? Any big gigs for you?
Well, we've got a few shows coming up at the last, I believe, and just other local gigs running around. But I've got a few things planned with a big art installations and stuff as far as kind of partying as art. So I think we're going to have some good stuff.
And I guess you're heading into a very busy part of the year.
It's going to be packed. So yeah, the next few things, there's festivals, there's all kinds of things going on. There's lots happening. It's really exciting, man. It's a good time to be alive.
Thank you very much. Great sound. Thanks very much. Round of applause for our DJ for tonight. Okay, so part 3, final stage, leading up to the Joe Award, which is very special and very dear to the members of the Lunaticks Society. But kicking it off, our first is the Best Tourism Solution. Olivia?
And tonight's finalists are...
And if Gordon's there?
And there is...
Well, okay, we'd like to invite Steph Hines, or no, actually. I'm sorry. They've played around again with it.
Here we go.
Like, Jamie, come on up. Sorry, Brendan. My apologies, Brendan. So, Brendan from Soft Layer. So, you're going to be presenting this award, Best Tourism. Very good. So, the finalists are?
The finalists are Decky, Observation, Newcastle Inspired, Theatre Newcastle, North Coast Holiday Parks, Throwing Buckets.
Very enthusiastic. Actually, hey, who did that, by the way? Who did that? Okay. After this, I'm going to get you to come up and do something, okay? And finally...
and Throwing Buckets.
Throwing Buckets. And we get the thong. He's on the ball already. Tourism is better than some of us up here at the moment.
And the winner is Newcastle Inspired.
Newcastle Inspired for Moots. Folks. And accepting the award as the head honcho.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, do I get that?
Yeah, we'll do a photo. Close one.
Thank you so much.
That's right.
Well, I'd like to say thank you firstly to Gordon and the Lunaticks Society and also to our incredible sponsors to put on an evening like tonight. It's pretty cool to be a Novocastrian in this environment, and I think maybe 5-10 years ago we'd never be like this. You know, I think that's an incredible thing to be together as a creative environment, having a wonderful time. So, and that's where I guess from the Newcastle Inspired thing that we've done for 3 years now comes from. It's about celebrating Newcastle and being part of a wonderful community. And I'm not going to bang on about Oots. It's about us as a creative industry, being in a wonderful town, in a wonderful region, doing everything we can as a community and having a wonderful time. So that's it. Just party on.
Well, good. Thank you very much.
Well said. Thank you so much.
So, Brendan, now, this is where you bring in, I guess, what we call the novelty check, isn't it? But it's more than that. Tell us about it.
Well, I'm a bit of a one-trick pony, but it's a very good trick, so I quite like it. So what we're doing here from IBM Cloud, we're giving away $120,000 in hosting credits, so it's a pretty good prize for the winner. Also, every finalist gets $12,000 in credits as well.
Right, $12,000 plus $120,000 worth of cloud support. Okay. We all need a bit of cloud support sometimes, don't we?
We do. We might need some tomorrow morning as well.
I think so. So this is for the best cloud solution. Olivia, our finalists.
Our finalists, eCoach, Evergen.
And that's another candidate to come up and do a demonstration, okay?
And finally, Wink Reports.
And Wink Reports. And Brendan.
And the winner is Evergen.
Evergen! Now it's a very excited group. So the crew of Evergen step up, accept the great check. Well done, everybody. Okay, guys, so all come in TV tight. Bit of a shot there. Sorry, I could... Okay. So, who would like to say a few words?
Wow, our first thong. I just want to start with saying first a big thank you to the Lunaticks Society. Events like this is awesome, and it makes me really proud to be a Novocastrian. And I think it's just awesome when our startup community comes together and has a really good time. So thanks for everyone coming, and thank you to the Lunaticks. I didn't know there was going to be prize money like this. Fuck, that's awesome. So well, I guess thank you for Softlayer and Brendan. Thank you for giving us a big check, because that's awesome. Big in two ways. I think what we do at Evergen, I think, is something that I'm really proud of, because what we're about is delivering clean and cheap energy to everyone. The reason I choose to work in the energy industry is because some of the biggest problems facing society and governments across the world is around environmental issues and poverty, and energy tackles both of them face to face. So I guess just in ending, just thank you for everyone for coming, and thank you for my team for doing an awesome job. Well done, and thank you.
So now, guys, before you all go, and I want everyone to help and support them on this one. Now, we want to kind of do a drum roll, but I want to do, but it's a drum roll with feet. Okay? So, I just want you to follow me. It's very simple, okay? So this is for the Joe Award, which our local federal member, Sharon Clayton, is going to be presenting at the end of the evening. But I want you to do this just on your feet. That's it. Good. Okay, good. This is our cheer squad, our lead squad. And when I give you the signal, I want you to do the same and everyone join in. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Brendan from Soft Layer. So, Brendan's also going to present another check. Brendan, got another one to go. Don't go away too fast. Come on, man. Oh, my apologies. There was a bit of you surfing. Okay, sorry, my apologies. So your name is?
I'm Nathaniel. I'm Smart City Coordinator for City of Newcastle.
Thank you very much. Yours is yours. So, Smart City Solution of the Year. Now, finalist. When we switch, there we go.
Okay, our finalists are NEWi Ventures, SwitchdIn, Lift Tango, and Evergen.
Yeah, now champion stampers. Okay, and Nathaniel.
It's exciting times. I'm pumped for this one. The winner is SwitchdIn.
SwitchdIn. Okay, the crew come up. Okay, gentlemen, now we'll get a photograph. Come on up. Bit TV tight. So we get a picture there with the crew coming close, thong exposed. Okay, so a little history, story. Why is it that you guys are up here on the platform?
Well, look, this is just fantastic. We were very fortunate to be winners last year for Best Tech Startup, and that's testament to the sort of support that Newcastle and Novocastrians can bring. And you know, I think we're focused on one of the key strengths of this city around resources and energy, and you know, we've got a city which is committed to embracing the new technologies to create a more livable and sustainable life. And anyway, this has been fantastic. I've got a great team. We've got our Italian visitor, Antonio. So we can match the Lift Tango's French influence. And Grant, our CTO, who joined in December, who's really just driven this product, and we're really moving. Dan, Ben, John, really, we exported our first 2 systems to the US a month ago, and we're taking on global markets. Our goal is to democratise solar and battery energy, and I think we're on track. Thanks very much.
Congratulations, folks. Well done.
Congratulations, well done.
So before you head off, so Newcastle City Council, smart cities, there's some really, I guess, very interesting things happen. What's the biggest challenge for local councils to engage in this space?
Well, there's a number. Changing our own internal processes to be a bit more open to innovation. Funding's always an issue, but as of this week, we've partially solved that with Mike Baird's endorsement of the direction we're taking to the tune of $10 million, right? So it's been a huge week for the city, starting with that and finishing with tonight's celebration of digital creativity. The future's bright for Newcastle. We want to be part of that. We want to support that.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Now, we have a green tech, and this is yours as well. You sure? You don't want it?
Another passion of ours, sustainability.
Okay, so best green tech of the year, and the finalists are.
So Greg, just to note that this is the last award before we go into the Joe final award. So the Green Tech finalists are Hunter Hackfest, Evergen, SwitchdIn, and Lift Tango.
It's a competitive field.
The winner is
SwitchdIn.
SwitchdIn. Now the thing is, I don't know if they're left and right. Are they? They are. My God.
Come on
Oh,
up.
I got a pair. Okay. Up again.
So, well, that's fantastic. I've got a left and a right. So we'll share them around. But thanks again, great team, and thanks Lunaticks. You know, what started as a weekly meet-up with a grand vision is delivering on that vision, and I can see this is going to grow to be something really significant. Cheers.
Congratulations. Well done, guys. Thank you. And thanks for being a part of this year's 2016 NEWi Awards. So, now our final.
So, Greg, we'll call Sharon Clayton up to the stage to help us out. Sharon, can you come up to stage, please?
Finally,
Join us
yes.
for the Joe Award.
Thank you very much. Sharon Clayton, our federal member. She's spent, Sharon, tell us, you had an interesting evening at the parliamentary ball. On whose table did you sit, or who sat on your table?
I sat with the newly elected Senator Pauline Hanson.
How was that?
It tested all of my diplomatic skills and powers of negotiation, but good training.
So, there's a lot of things actually happening at the moment for, the region. Where does the sort of federal government or even the federal sphere come into play that makes a big difference and makes it easier to do your job?
I think that, there's been some terrific examples locally of people doing extraordinary things, sometimes despite governments that might get in the way occasionally. So I think that there are some good lessons for government to learn about the way that we better assist in startups. I had some early conversations. Governments, like big bureaucracies, are hard ships to kind of change. And so it's, I think there are real challenges for the federal government in this sphere, but equally some very exciting opportunities. And a regional centre like Newcastle, which is so full of amazing talent here, is really, really poised to, I think, take full advantage of those, some of the funds and that will be coming through. Yep.
Which is a great jumping off point to then discuss the Joe Award. So the Joe Award is very special, and as I said before, it's close to the hearts of people who've been involved with the Lunaticks Society. It's in recognition and honour of a late friend of ours, Joe DeGrasse, who very unfortunately died at a very young age in his early 40s. He was one of the original founding members, along with Gordon Whitehead, of the Lunaticks Society, which is based on a principle of a group that used to meet during the lunar cycle. So when the moon was the highest in Birmingham and in the UK, the only way they could ever gather at this club was by the moonlight, because it was the only way they were going to find their way home after they had finished discussing among themselves the early industrialists and philosophers and scientists of what the Industrial Revolution was going to be proved. So the Joe Award, he is recognised for that, and he was had a great spirit, very generous, and very involved and very committed to this city and the community and the Hunter to be driving innovation. So I'd like you to pull up the envelope there, Sharon, and it's a very distinctive black thong, which is fantastic for Joe. So finalists are?
So our finalists are the Tom Farrell Institute, Clean As, Brian Hill, and Granilla Burrows. Now,
before you call that, now everyone, guys, so our team, who's our team doing the foot stamping? Come up here. Who's our foot stamping team? Foot stamping team, come on. Come on. Okay, up you come. So this is our version of the drum roll. Up you come, guys. Okay, and everyone in support of them. This is in recognition of people or an individual who's made a significant contribution in 2016. So guys, drum roll, here we go.
Come on, everyone, drum roll.
And who is our recipient?
It gives me incredibly absolute pleasure to announce that this year's Joe Award goes to Gunilla Burrows. She was here.
Gunilla, come on through. So we'll just get, Gunilla, we'll get a photograph.
Wow, I am absolutely speechless. Thank you, Lunaticks, to Gordon, to Joe. I didn't know Joe. It was lovely to hear the story now tonight, and I think that it is these individuals that have really made a contribution to society that should be recognised. So I'm so glad that there is a Joe Award, and I'm amazingly awestruck that I've been awarded it tonight. To the Tom Farrell Institute, to Clean As, and to Brian, I wish you were all up here on the stage, because I think that all of you should deserve this award, and probably more than me, I feel. But can I just reiterate what has been said tonight? I think that where Newcastle is now is amazing. Whoa! Thank you. I want to be a Novocastrian. I came here in 1984, and I've always wondered if I've actually integrated into this society and this community. I think with this, I'm going to now say that I'm a proud Novocastrian with my thong. No, but I just wanted to reiterate what people have been saying tonight. Newcastle is on the verge of great things. I have seen a transformation over those, well, a bit over 20 years now since I've been here. And we've started our own company 16 years ago, and have been, and we basically started our company to stay here in Newcastle. And we are just so happy that we've done that. And we want to put back into this community everything that we've got out of it. I think that when we went to Pittsburgh last year and looked at some of the startup communities that were happening there, they said that it was a 20-year mark. It took 20 years from when a major disruption happens within a community for the change to really hit through. And I think it's amazing that we're really at the 18-year mark, and I think we're going to hit that change before the 20 years are going to happen, because it's happening right now. Congratulations to the Innovation Hub. We so want to be a part of everything that's happening, and I want to be very much a part of that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the Lunaticks again. Thank you to this beautiful, beautiful city. I don't know what else to say. I'm embarrassed.
You've done very well. Thank you very much. So we'll just get a photograph, the four of us. And Sharon. Much congratulations, well done. And congratulations to all of the entrants, all the winners for this year's 2016 NEWi Awards. We just, before we wrap, just for tonight, put a round of applause for yourself for being here and coming, because it is only with this level of commitment that we can put it on, that we can recognise, and I think it's an extraordinary opportunity, and I agree, we are on the cusp of something fantastic. So a round of applause for everybody. So closing, Fat Wombat, guys, across the road. Join us there to have a drink, but we also like to say thank you to the Lunaticks Society, Growthwise, Newcastle University, Hunter TAFE, 1804, Hunter TV, Newcastle City Council, and Newcastle Now. And what a fantastic venue. Olivia?
And I just want to say one final, I would like to say thank you very much to Gordon Whitehead. His work for the Lunaticks Society is unbelievable, and he is an unstoppable man. So thank you everyone for supporting the Lunatics, and thank you Gordon for putting it on.
And to Rod and the crew for Hunter TV, thank you very much, and good night.
Good night everyone, thanks for coming.